The Arctic region, a harsh, cold wasteland. One of the hardest starting points in the game. Many players might get discouraged from starting their playthrough in this region, but this shouldn't be the case. One of the most powerful builds in the current meta can be unlocked in this region, the polar bear, and this video will show you why. The polar bear is one of the top carnivores of the Arctic region. This monster of a build is nearly 10 feet tall standing and can weigh up to 1,600 pounds or 3,368 Big Macs in comparison. Stat-wise, however, the polar bear primarily focuses on strength, endurance, and speed. With a stat rating of 10 in strength and 9 in endurance, this build has one of the highest damage outputs and damage reduction in the current meta, nearly breaking the game entirely. Combined with a speed rating of 7 on land and 9 on water, the polar bear is nearly the perfect example of a broken build. Complaints by other players have reached moderators and a ban might be placed, but for now, the polar bear is one of the most powerful builds currently. The only notable match for the polar bear in the Arctic region is the walrus build. The walrus is an impressive build in the mammalian class adapted to ocean life. However, walruses are also known to wander on land, which is where most interactions between these two top tier builds occur. In terms of combat, the walrus falls vastly behind to the polar bear, with the class main attack thus barely doing any damage to the polar bear's thick fur and blubber. An interaction between these two would mostly end in a favor for the polar bear unless the walrus manages to get away. Another matchup, but less likely to occur, is the orca build. Orcas are one of the most broken builds in the game, capable of defeating any notable oceanic build. If a player using this build does manage to encounter an orca, their chance of winning is very slim. Orcas are not only incredibly strong and lethal, but their ability to plan strategies and form groups makes this build nearly impossible to defeat, since you're not only going to be fighting one orca, but maybe multiple orcas. Weaknesses is a very touchy subject concerning the polar bear build because it simply does not have one. Unless you are another top tier build, a polar bear is something you want to avoid completely. Not only is this build stupidly strong and durable, its speed will also leave you in shock. Capable of reaching speeds of up to 25 miles per hour on land and 6 on water, many other mammalian builds in the region have no chance of an encounter. So the wisest thing to do is to simply avoid a part of the region with polar bears if you are new to the game. Hey guys, so thank you for anybody that watches this video. If you have any more ideas of what animals I should rate or rate in general, just comment below and hopefully this content is entertaining, because I really have no idea what I want to make content of on YouTube. So any feedback would be great, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.